Do you know how to set gas pressure on a 100% modulating gas furnace? Today, if you don't know how, I'm going to give you some tips. I've got a video on just setting gas pressure using how to use a manometer. If you haven't seen that, check out my playlist, HVAC Tips for Technicians, or check out the link in the description. I've got the video down below. Today is this 100% modulating gas furnace, and I'm going to give you some tips that you definitely need to know for setting gas pressure on this thing. Let's take a look at the unit, and then I'll give you those tips.
So this right here is the unit. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to turn the flash on so that we've got some light here. This right here is the gas valve, and there was a cap right here, and you can see this is where our adjustment screw is. Right here's the pressure we're running at, 3.16. It's a little bit low, so for me to turn the gas pressure up, usually I would go clockwise, right? I would turn to the right, but on this one, you turn to the left. And if you don't know that, then you're going to be adjusting the pressure incorrectly. Most units, if you go in clockwise, then it brings the pressure up and it increases it. But this furnace is counterclockwise. So don't let that be confusing, but I just want you to know that if you're not paying attention, and luckily right here it shows us, you know, this way, which is clockwise, is the minus symbol, and then counterclockwise is the positive. So you're going to increase pressure going this way. You're going to decrease going this way. And what you want to do to set gas pressure on this equipment is you want to either go to your thermostat and put it in test mode like I've got, or you want to jump your red to your highest stage of heating.
Now the reason I'm telling you this is because if you don't set the gas pressure at the highest 100% speed of the gas valve, then all the other pressures that this thing tries to modulate to are going to be incorrect. So you go to the thermostat, you put it in service mode, put it in test mode, and on this thermostat I have to hold the service button for more than 5 seconds to enter the service section of that thermostat. And I'll show you that thermostat here in a second, but you've got to make sure that you've got it in 100%, and this one was only running at 316, so we know we have an issue. Now we can adjust it. Got to make sure you pay attention to the adjustment screw, and if it's clockwise or counterclockwise, to increase or decrease pressure. So I hope this makes sense. You know it's 100% because we've got this PVC venting. If it was 80%, we'd have a metal vent, but we have 100%. So let me show you one more time, then we'll go look at the thermostat.
All right, so again, I've got it in test mode. This is an American Standard Platinum Series, and our pressure is 3.5 now, which is pretty awesome. So if I want to adjust that again, what I'll do is I'll go clockwise to decrease the pressure and counterclockwise to increase. Let's go look at that thermostat now, and I'll show you how I have it in test mode. Pretty awesome. If you don't set the gas pressure right, too little of gas pressure will cause the heat exchanger to sit up. If your gas pressure is too high, it'll cause an increased temperature rise, and then you'll have a limit switch trip. So you don't want that. And let's see, right there's the limit switch. So just want to show you that. For those of you that don't know, turn the gas off before you take the outlet fitting loose. How do you take the outlet fitting loose? I use either service valve wrench or I use an Allen tool, okay? And then I put my barb fitting in there like this. See my little barb fitting? It would screw right there. And then I'm gonna go to this end of the hose. And then I'm using this manometer. So, yay! Go check out that other video though if you wanna learn the basics. Let's go look at the stat. Before we go look at that really nice thermostat that has test mode, if you didn't have test mode, you would basically just take the red and you would tie it to the W2. So get a jumper, maybe alligator clips, and then put one on W2 and then one on red, and that would force it into the highest stage for heating so that you could set the gas pressure. All right, so we're using this nice Platinum Series VZ communicating American Standard thermostat, and it says press and hold to stop system test. So press and hold to stop system test. We were testing at 100% capacity, and we're going to go cancel. And these are the various test modes: zoning test mode, variable speed test mode, system test mode. Is really nice. All right, let's go back. All right, and this is our service menu. And the only way to enter that test mode and get to the service menu is for you, go back, to hit technician access. And when you hit it, you have to hold it for 5 seconds. So that's also a little trick that I'll show you guys today. Oh, I gotta make sure I click it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boom. Proceed. Now you can get to that. So how do you get to this? I'll show you. Right here in menu, you click service, all right? And the way you get to that is go into the menu. All right, boop. Really nice thermostat.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. Most of all, I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, put those in the comments. I'm here to help you. So definitely subscribe, like, and hit that notification button. Dude!
Really? Trying to end my video. What are y'all doing? Yeah, go away. Act like you're innocent.
So, definitely...
What are you doing? Really? What, are you acting like you're busy now?
Anyways, please support me, subscribe, hit the bell, ding, so you know what I'm doing, and hit the like button. I really appreciate all the help that I've had, all the wonderful comments that you leave me, and all the questions that lead to content. If you want a video about regulators, learning more about gas line, gas pressures, I got a video about that too. I'll drop that in the link in the description. As always, you've been watching HVAC Tips for Technicians. I'm Tad, and I'll keep you cool if you let me.